if there's this charge out there from some that the Christian church and that Christianity has shown some development, why is that such a bad thing if it's true in every other field? I mean, we don't treat medicine today the way that we did 2,000 years ago. I hope. I hope that when you get sick and you go to your doctor, they don't go, okay, well, let's see, what do we got to do? We got to bleed the bad blood out. That's it. Let's bleed the bad blood out. And they cut you open and let you bleed to death. I would hope they wouldn't do that. Why? Well, because we have several extra 100 years of advanced medical training now, and we go, oh, we learned that that was a bad idea. Yeah. And we developed there. The sciences are the same way. The internet, the explosion of information that we have today. There's a definite progress in every field of human science. So why should we take flack as Christians if there's been some development in our theology? And I think it's a very good analogy and very, very true, as long as we understand this. That development is not, from my perspective, a product of naturalism. It's not an optimistic, humanity will just figure everything out someday. It's a direct result of the work of the Holy Spirit in the hearts and minds of the people that is created. And the same is true in our theology. And we're just saying this. When we say that theology has developed, that the creed's developed, and that's okay, we're saying, I don't think the Holy Spirit died in the first century. And I'm pretty okay with saying that. Yeah.
We never got new pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good
we
analogy.
never subtracted pieces of the puzzle. The essence of the puzzle has always stayed the same, being put together from the very beginning. So it's not as if it was completely scattered. Right? Even John and the gospel writers, they had Jesus' face put together from the beginning. We're just putting together the outside and around and how to get to it and stuff like that. But the gospel, we go back to the Old Testament and say the essence of the puzzle was given whenever he said, he shall crush your head, but you shall bruise his heel. That had the essence of the gospel there. Had enough of it for people to be saved. So we've always had enough of the gospel. And we've always been trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And up until 95, 100 AD, we had pieces of the puzzle being progressively given to us. And then suddenly it stopped. And we don't expect any more pieces. We think we're done. We're just still putting it together. And we still got rough edges, and we're still putting together the outside, and we still have our fights and all that kind of stuff. We have a lot of differences, but whenever you look at Eastern Orthodoxy, Roman Catholicism, Protestantism, you look at the picture of Jesus we've all got laid out, man, it's about the same. It shares just about every bit of the same structure. And it's same DNA.
It's been the same for 2,000 years. Some of the outside pieces have changed, but that basic picture you could look at and tell who it was for 2,000 years.